So the first thing, why we need to go for XLOOKUP. So go to our situation A, stay focused. We have a data of our employees. Suppose 10,000 employees we do have, and we have our entire employees data, something like this: employee ID, name, department, position, salary. Now, suppose say my boss is asking Prabhas, get me ID 004 salary data. What we do? We go for simple VLOOKUP, taking this lookup value. Then we'll go for table array over here completely like this, comma. Which column? How many columns are there? One, two, three, four, five. Salary in which column? Fifth. Comma, what kind of match we have discussed in day two? We go for exact
Zero.
match.
Exact.
So we get our data with 2000, right? This is what we do with VLOOKUP. Do you all agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Now, the same thing we are going to do with our HLOOKUP. Can I do in HLOOKUP? Can I get my 2000 value by using HLOOKUP?
Oh,
Why?
for each lookup, everything should be in columns, right?
No, 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 no. If you remember, I told you some rules, right? For VLOOKUP, data should be in vertical. But which data? The master data should be in vertical, right? So here we cannot apply HLOOKUP. Reason, the lookup value, if you look at in the master data, it is there in vertical, not in horizontal. So in this data, HLOOKUP cannot be applied. So this is what we have to always work with limitations. If it is vertical, go for VLOOKUP. If it is horizontal, go for HLOOKUP. Like that, all the rules we need to remember. This is what we discussed the other day in day two, if you remember.
Yes, yes.
So XLOOKUP is the combination of all these things. So it is not looking for any kind of rules or no rules we need to follow over here. Though the data is vertical, horizontal, everything, it will there, it will work for all. See how. I'll go for same thing. Just 1 minute, watch my screen. Is equal to XLOOKUP. What it is asking? Lookup value. Like VLOOKUP as per lookup value, HLOOKUP as per lookup value. So it is my lookup value. Okay. Now what it is asking? Lookup array. What is lookup array? So when I'm taking our employee data, employee ID, how it is, where it is available in a complete employee ID column. So I should take this entire column as my lookup array, comma, return array. Where is my answer? What I'm looking for? Salary. Salary, where it is in salary column, right? Simple. No other things, no column index number, no exact match, nothing. Just the moment you hit enter, this is going to give the same value. So now you tell me which one is easy to understand, going for VLOOKUP or going for XLOOKUP?
It's XLOOKUP.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Even if a layman also can understand, there is no point. I mean, there is no hassle like calculating the column numbers, counting that, and making exact match with zero. No such kind of headaches. Directly, I
Mhm.
can go for it.
Yeah.
Check it out. All these things are working. Those who are having 365. Right. Now, I'll take you through situation B. Like where else we can use XLOOKUP? Just see, we have a discount slab. Stay focused on my data. And in this discount slab, if you look at over here, Then, based on this slab, suppose somebody purchased 28 quantities from us. How much discount he is eligible? Just manually check and tell me. No issues.
20%.
20%. How it is 20%? Because it is more than 25 category, but less than 50 category. Do you agree? So till 40, 25 is 10%. So 28 is more than 25. So it is falling in the next bucket. Do you agree?
Yes.
So that's why it should be 20%. But do you believe that VLOOKUP will help me in getting that? See, if I go for VLOOKUP, taking this, when the data is not exactly matching, we have to follow over there as approximate match. So for this, if I go for VLOOKUP, taking this range, comma, column index number 2, comma 0, it doesn't give me the result because nowhere 28 is matching. Do you agree?
Yes.
So in this case, just see the beauty how XLOOKUP works. I'll go for XLOOKUP, taking the lookup value is this, comma, lookup array. So when I'm taking quantity, I need to go and search in the quantity column. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Comma. Then it is asking return array. So what I'm expecting, resultant as discount percentage. So I'll go and check in the discount percentage column, right? Now, comma, what it is saying, if not found means if this data is not there or it is not found over here. So such kind of situation will never come because definitely somebody is purchasing some quantity, then only will be giving some discount, right? So we'll ignore this. So I have ignored this. Now what it is saying, just see, zero exact match, what VLOOKUP does. Exact match or next smaller item, what VLOOKUP with approximate match does. Exact match or next larger item, which XLOOKUP has. So we'll go for exact match or next larger item. And once I select, hit enter, do you see? Is it giving the same value what we are expecting, right? So what VLOOKUP was failing to give us, XLOOKUP gives us that instantly. But the problem is, here the value is 20% exactly, but here it is only 20. So again, it will be very difficult for me to calculate if I've got multiple customers discounts I need to allow, right? So what you can do, simple logic. Anything you multiply with 1%, the value remains the same. Only thing is the percentage will be applied, correct? The logic will be applied. And now the same we can convert into percentage. I told you the other day, any format to percentage format, what is the shortcut?
Control Shift 5.
Control Shift 5. And we got the result. See? So how XLOOKUP is so helpful to us. So where VLOOKUP fails, XLOOKUP gives the result to us. Give it a try. This one formula, trust me, it is going to save a lot of time for you. So whenever you are looking for dashboards, summary reports, anything you want to design, just one formula.
So in this, in VLOOKUP, how we are doing left to right and all, that itself has gone because it's going array to array.
Yep.
Okay.
So situation B, is it clear? Working?
Yes.
Right. Now take a look with situation C. Stay focused with the problem statement. See, I have a master data, no doubt. I am looking for ID 003's all the details. Okay. So now if I'm looking for ID 003 name, one VLOOKUP over here. For department, another VLOOKUP. For position, another VLOOKUP. For salary, another VLOOKUP. So total, how many VLOOKUPs we need to apply?
4.
That is your time consuming, obviously, because
Mhm.
column index number automatically doesn't change in case of VLOOKUP. Now what we have, XLOOKUP. Now see the beauty. I don't need to go and select the cells. I don't need to go for locking the cells. Nothing is required. Just see the beauty, how it works over here. Just 1 minute, watch my screen. I'll go for XLOOKUP. Lookup value is employee ID. Do you agree?
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
Comma. Lookup array. So when I'm taking employee ID, I need to check in the employee ID column only. Do you agree?
Yes.
Comma. Return array. Which array
Name.
is having the answer? Name,
Name. Yeah.
I'm looking, but along with I need department, position, salary, everything I can select. That's the beauty. And the moment I hit enter, did I get the result? Yes. How cool it is. So I no need to go for multiple VLOOKUPs. Just one XLOOKUP alone is enough. Check it out.
It's working.
Yeah. So is it clear for everyone? Any doubt, any queries on this?
No. Okay.
Right. Now I'll take you through one more situation. Just watch my screen. First, understand the problem. We have got department wise. Suppose Tata Motors has three different location offices, Pune, Mumbai, Kolkata, and this is the head count department wise being mentioned. Now, suppose say my boss asks me a question, Prabhas, do me a favor, create a template for me in such a way, whenever I go and choose any department in this cell, the total headcount of that department should come over here. Now, to create a department over here, then I should go for a drop down. And to create a drop down, see the beauty. In 365, what we can do when I go for right click, what is the first option I'm getting?
Search.
So this was the beauty of 365. You will be getting a ready-made search box. So here I can go for simply right click and I'll go for valid. And when I go for valid, I'll be getting this validation. So I no need to also remember that where this data validation is technically existing. So if you want to know, I'll tell you in data, we have a data validation option over here. But we need to remember that in other versions. But if you're in 365, you can search everything on your right click itself. So that's what the beauty of 365. Now allow any value. No, I just want to create a list. So I'll go to the drop down. I'll choose a list. So there is a source box will open for me. Now to create that list for department, where is the data? Data is over here, all the departments. I can take that and click OK. So my department will be ready over here. So you could see. Now, suppose say I'm looking for finance department. So finance, how much is the headcount? So all these three, it is showing us 10,418. That should be the answer. So now here there is a trouble. Just say, if you go for VLOOKUP, do you believe that VLOOKUP will be giving a total of finance department at any point of time? Think about it.
No, it won't give the
No.
total. We have to create a new
Right,
column, or
right.
else in the sum we have to add the VLOOKUP
Absolutely.
formula.
Absolutely. So, but VLOOKUP also you go for sum. Do you think that all these three values sum will be giving? Because VLOOKUP cannot fetch all the three columns values, right?
Correct.
Right. So here again, what it happens if I go for VLOOKUP, then I have to apply VLOOKUP for Pune plus VLOOKUP for Mumbai plus VLOOKUP for Kolkata. So three VLOOKUPs, if I go for it, then only I can get a total. Or I can have a separate total column. Then VLOOKUP based on this, I should go for column index number 4. So again, a helper column is needed. VLOOKUP alone is not sufficient to cater my needs. But what we have, XLOOKUP. Now see the beauty. If I go for XLOOKUP, taking this data, lookup value, lookup array, if I'm taking department, I should go and search in the department. Then what I'm expecting, return array, what I want, everything, right? So now what VLOOKUP fails to give everything, but XLOOKUP gives me, no doubt. But I don't need the individual value. I need the total of them. So I should go for over here. Before XLOOKUP, I can use a sum formula, simple logic. And then the moment I deal with it, is it giving the same value, right? So what VLOOKUP is failing to do, our XLOOKUP is empowered with to give the result. So that's what the beauty of our XLOOKUP formula. Give it a try, please. Hope this is working. Situation D, whatever we did. Any doubt, any queries?
It's working.
Yeah, main thing you need to understand the concept. If you by heart, try to by heart the formula, it doesn't make any sense and it's of no use also. So I'm just showing all the elements with the situation analysis that if this kind of situation VLOOKUP fails, you need to always have a helper column or you should go for SUMIF. Then SUMIF will be giving you only one columns total because SUMIF doesn't give you the entire range total. So all these problems or challenges are always there. So just to overcome all these challenges, only one formula, XLOOKUP. All right. Now, I'll take you through another situation. Situation E. Just focus. We have got department-wise last 3 years, whatever the head counts, that details are there. Now, suppose say my boss asked me, Pravas, do me a favor, just design something, a tool, something or dashboard, something for me in such a way. Whenever I go and choose any department and any year, that combination head count should be available over here. Say, take an example. Any department, any year. Then what are we supposed to do? First of all, I need to make a drop down for each one for department, one for year. Do you agree? And
Yes.
to create the same, I told you the options. Right click over here, going to valid, validation, then list, and then going to source and take our departments. This is my first data validation. Okay. So it will be showing all the details of the department. Fine. Now one more data validation over here. I need to go for again, right click over here, search box and valid, going for validation. Allow any value instead of that list. And then I need the years. So here the years are there, 2018, 2019, 2020. Now this is one more over here for the years it is ready. Now suppose say I'm going to select 2020 as the year and department I choose accounts. So accounts 2020, how much it is? Just check it out. Accounts 2020. Is it the answer 2252?
Yes.
So that should be the answer we need to find out. But how to get it? See, if you try VLOOKUP, VLOOKUP works only in the vertical format. If you try HLOOKUP, HLOOKUP only works for horizontal format. But here we have to search something in vertical, something in horizontal as well. Can you see that? Department, we should search in the vertical format. Here we have to search in the horizontal format. So VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, how to combine? That's not technically possible because VLOOKUP will give one data, HLOOKUP will give one data. But I need the intersection point of those two. So this is what, again, VLOOKUP alone is not helpful. HLOOKUP alone is not going to help me. They need some other functions or formula help to get it done. But what we have, XLOOKUP. Now see the beauty. Just focus, very beautiful concept. I'll take XLOOKUP. What it asks me, lookup value. So identically, I mean, ideally, if you look at how many values I have looked into, two. One is department, one is year, correct? So you can take any of this. So I would like to start with the department, comma. Now department, where I have to search in the lookup array, in the department column, do you agree?
Yes.
Comma. Then it is asking return array. Return what you want. If the year is of 2020 as static data, I could have selected something like this. But that year column also having a drop down, so it has to be dynamic. So whenever my drop down changes, this array also has to be changed something like this. Do you agree?
Yes.
So I cannot take a static data something like this. What I can do is I can go for one more X lookup. And what it demands me, lookup value out of two already accounts is given in the first X lookup. We have got year. Taking that lookup array. So lookup array, I'll go and search in the year over there, comma. What it is asking, return array over here. So when I go for return array, what I'm expecting, the entire year's data. So that will automatically set it across with the condition. Now, close bracket for inner X lookup, close bracket for outer X lookup. And now, the moment I hit enter, did I receive the result? Just see. So this is called looping of your X lookup formula. So which VLOOKUP cannot get it, XLOOKUP does for us. So this is a beautiful concept. You can try this and check, is it working? Check, is it working? Any doubt, any queries or concept is not clear, feel free to ask.
Yes, it's working.
Oh, so taking the live data, just apply the same concept, okay? And keep this file as a reference also, like how this situation is and how this XLOOKUP is working for the situation so that you can correlate. Now, coming to the next situation F, try to understand one again. We have a master data. Now I am looking for the data for ID 005. What is the salary? So we know if I go for is equal to VLOOKUP, first try to understand the concept. And if I go for table array over here, comma 5 is the salary, comma 0, right? Now, if the data is available over here, it gives the result. If the data is not available, what it says, VLOOKUP always gives the result like this. Do you
And
agree?
yeah,
But I don't want that NA to be there. So instead of error, if the data is not found, I just want to apply a text called not available. So VLOOKUP doesn't have the power to show the output on my desired text. But see the beauty when we have now 365 and what we have is called XLOOKUP, right? So I'll go for over here, this VLOOKUP, I will just cut it and I will paste it. So this is not giving me the not available text, but XLOOKUP, see the beauty. I'll go for XLOOKUP. This is my lookup value, no doubt. And what it is asking, lookup array. So when I'm taking ID, I should look for the ID column only. Yes. Then return array. Where is the data? In the salary column. Yes. Now there is an option called if not found, a ready-made option to give it. So if this ID 007 is not available, what you're expecting, you can customize it within two double inverted quotes because that is our own text. So we should go for not available. So that's what the beauty of XLOOKUP. Can you see that? So it is no more NA, direct options. What do you say? Isn't it so beautiful formula?
it is helpful for a huge data also.
Right. So this one formula alone is enough to handle all your needs, whatever. That's why it is called as a father of all the lookup formulas. But only thing is you should have Office 365 or 2021 to use this. In any other version, suppose 2019, 2016, you do not have such kind of options. So when you are sending the file, you have to only just check those guys also having 365 or 2021. Else you have to always go for copy paste special values. So Vaidyanathan is working.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
it's working.
yes, yes.
Okay. Misbah, you have 2013 or 20, 365? Unfortunately, Abdul is having 365, but it is not working.
Yeah,
All right. So can we go for our next example? If you are done.
Sure, sure.
Okay. So please have a look at my screen. Try to understand the problem statement again. See, I have got employee ID wise, employee names are available, date of joining of those employees, and the ages. Okay. Now, suppose say I just want to know the person who had joined on 1st January 2020, what is his age? Okay. If I go for VLOOKUP over here, take a look. If I go for VLOOKUP in date of joining column, if I look at, there are might be, I mean, more than one people joined in the same date. Could be the case. I can't stop that. I can't restrict it. So here, if I go for VLOOKUP, what is the age it is going to return? I told you the other day.
The first
VLOOKUP,
one, 40.
very good. Yes, VLOOKUP always pick the first value when you have the duplicates in place. That's why one of the rule of VLOOKUP is there should not be any duplicate in the master data, right? We discussed already.
Yes.
Now, what I want is I do not want the age as 40. I just want the last age that is called 44. So do you believe that VLOOKUP can do this for me? Can VLOOKUP get me the last data, not the first data, last data out of the entire search criteria? It is not possible because VLOOKUP always start reading the data from top to bottom. But what I'm asking him to VLOOKUP to do from bottom to top, it is not possible. But I need this. I need this. But how to do it? So ideally what we do, we prefer to go for sorting the data and we go for largest to smallest, smallest to largest. This kind of orders we always set. Then whatever it appears in the top or bottom, based on that, we search our records. Or we go for our filter action and repeatedly we do the job. But here, see the beauty, what we have, XLOOKUP. Now see the things, just watch my screen for a minute. It asks me lookup value. I take this, comma. When I take the date, lookup array should be the date column, no doubt about it. Return array, I need the age, yes, comma. If not found, if you believe this data is not available, I can customize it within two double inverted quotes, NA not available, dash, zero, anything. Now, what kind of match you are looking for? Exact match. So we'll go for zero, comma. Now see the beauty. What it says, search mode. We have a ready-made option in our XLOOKUP. XLOOKUP formula search mode. Can you see? Now this search mode, search first to last, what VLOOKUP does exactly. Search last to first, what we are expecting now. So I'll go for this. Now bracket close. Is it giving me 44? So now XLOOKUP can search my data from bottom to top also. So this is what the beauty of XLOOKUP. Now where this is going to helpful for me, I'll tell you very simple analysis. Whenever suppose you want to analyze the supplier's rates in the year beginning, what was the rate for that particular product? In the year end, what is the product rate? How the variations is happening. If it is a large one, you should check it out. If it is very minor level, then you should ignore it. Like that, whenever you go for such kind of analysis purpose, you can have two columns like first entry, last entry, and you can check it out. Give it a try, check all these things are working.